Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on how I took down my passion twists. So I'm just starting off with showing you how I cut them. And I actually cut them to like shoulder length, and then I liked how they looked. So I ended up leaving them shoulder length for a few days and just wore them like that for a while. So what I'm doing is I made the first cut and then I measure the other braids from that, or the other twist from that first cut. As you can see, as I'm going, I'm just kind of very roughly measuring. I'm not really taking that much care because I wasn't sure that I was going to wear it like this anyway. So, but yeah, it ended up working just by doing it like this, and it was fairly even. So yeah, everything's pretty much self-explanatory of what I'm doing. So I'll just leave you to watch this, and then I'll show you how I actually took the twists out a few days later. So this is how it ended up looking, and I really liked it, so I wore it like this for I think about 5 days. But then it did start to unravel and twists started falling out, so after about 5 days I thought I will have to take these out. And also I was a bit sick of them by that time. I'd had them in about 6 weeks at that point, so I was just ready for a new style and to get my afro back. So here I am taking out the first twist, and I did find that at the root of the twist I got a lot of matting. So I'm just showing you here how the root area has matted, and every single twist had this matting as well. So I used this avocado oil to unmat it. I'm not sure why it was matting because I only had it in for 6 weeks, which isn't actually that long. You can leave these in for probably 2 to 3 months, and so it's a bit strange that they were matting. But yeah, I just used a bit of avocado oil and they came apart quite easily, so it wasn't too bad. And then just for the first few twists I used that Denman brush, but I actually really only used it at the back section there, and then I realised I didn't really need the Denman brush. The tangling wasn't actually that bad. Once I got the matting out of my fingers, there wasn't really much tangling. So I'm basically just untwisting each twist, then adding the oil to help with the unmatting, and then just moving on to the next one. So yeah, it's pretty simple, and I just kept doing this all over my head. I thought it might be a good idea to talk about what I think about passion twists, how it went for me, whether I do it again, etc, etc. I really like the style. Let's start with the pros. I really liked it. I got I got lots of compliments on it, and it's a bit different, I think. So it's not the norm of what you'd see around. So I think a lot of people are just like, oh, that's kind of different. Of all the kind of braid, like I call them braid hairstyles, but I'm including twists as well in that category, I think this looks like the most natural, if any of them can look natural.
I feel like the hair kind of, although it's in a twist, like that bit for example, it looks like it could just be a clumped curl. Another pro is that it literally took like no time at all to put in. These only took an hour and a half to put in. I had 2 girls on my head though, so I guess if you had one, it would only take like 3 hours. But I still think that's pretty good. Another pro is that the hair itself is quite cheap. To get it put in isn't that cheap, but obviously you can do it yourself if you have the patience and the ability. I bought the hair on Amazon and I think it was about $60, $60 for 7 packs of hair. And I basically used all the hair. I had half a pack left. The cons of that, it's high maintenance. A lot of people say this is a low maintenance hairstyle. I completely disagree with that. It's not a low maintenance hairstyle. In my experience, it wasn't anyway. I was having to retwist twists that were unraveling, or just like my natural hair was coming out of the twist. I would have to retwist those bits on a regular basis. I had a couple of them just fall out, even like just after the day I had it done. One fell out, and then once a week I would be doing my refreshing routine, which I made a video about, and I will link that down below. Oh yeah, so this is kind of a con. I'm getting a lot of these bits of matting at the root. I think pretty much all of them are matting at the root, and I just don't know why. I could understand if I'd had them in for like 3 months or something, or even like 2 months, but I've had them in for like 6 weeks. That's definitely a con, because it's making this takedown process last a lot longer than it would do otherwise. Another con is that it's very heavy, and I found it impossible to tie my hair up. I would definitely have them again. I think next time I'll do spring twists though, because spring twists look a lot lighter, which I think would make them a lot more manageable, easier to put up into buns and ponytails, as I said before. Easier to sleep in as well, probably, I would imagine. That was another con with this hairstyle actually, that sleeping was a little bit uncomfortable, not pain-wise, but just because the hair there's so much of it. So I've finally finished. I do feel like I've got a bit of growth. I'm definitely at the awkward length stage now. So that took me about, I started at 4:20 and it's now 6, so it took me 1 hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go and wash my hair, give it a really good deep condition, and just get some moisture back into this hair. So I think I'm gonna leave this video there. I hope you enjoyed it, if that's the right word, or found it useful or interesting, or whatever you're watching it for. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on my next one.